Daily Bible Reading, Matthew chapter 15, verses 1 through 28. Then some Perusian and Torah teachers from Jerusalem came to Yeshua and asked him, "Why is it that your Talmudim break the tradition of the elders? They don't do ritual hand-washing before they eat." He answered, "Indeed, why do you break the command of God by your tradition? For God said, 'Honor your father and mother,' and anyone who curses his father or mother must be put to death. But you say, 'If anyone says to his father or mother, I have promised to give to God what I might have used to help you,' then he is rid of his duty to honor his father or mother. Thus, by your tradition, you make null and void the word of God. You hypocrites! Yeshayahu was right when he prophesied about you. These people honor me with their lips, but their hearts are far away from me. Their worship of me is useless, because they teach man-made rules as if they were doctrines." Then he called the crowd to him and said, "Listen and understand this. What makes a person unclean is not what goes into his mouth, rather what comes out of his mouth. That is what makes him unclean." The Talmudim came to him and said, "Do you know that the Perusian were offended by what you said?" He replied, "Every plant that my Father in heaven has not planted will be pulled up by the roots. Let them be. They are blind guides. When a blind man guides another blind man, both will fall in a pit." Kepha said to him, "Explain the parable to us." So he said, "Don't you understand even now? Don't you see that anything that enters the mouth goes into the stomach and passes out into the latrine? But what comes out of your mouth is actually coming from your heart, and that is what makes a person unclean. For out of the heart come forth wicked thoughts, murder, adultery, and other kinds of sexual immorality, theft, lies, slanders. These are what really make a person unclean. But eating without doing ritual hand-washing does not make a person unclean." Yeshua left that place and went off to the region of Zor and Zidon. A woman from Canaan who was living there came to him, pleading, "Sir, have pity on me. Son of David, my daughter is cruelly held under the power of demons." But Yeshua did not say a word to her. Then his Talmudim came to him and urged him, "Send her away, because she is following us and keeps pestering us with her crying." He said, "I was sent only to the lost sheep of the house of Israel." But she came, fell at his feet, and said, "Sir, help me." He answered, "It is not right to take the children's food and toss it to their pet dogs." She said, "That is true, sir, but even the dogs eat the leftovers that fall from their master's table." Then Yeshua answered her, "Lady, you are a person of great trust. Let your desire be granted." And her daughter was healed at that very moment.